1.
On your balls.
2.
Grab a handful.
3.
Goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
Edward Padilla's banged-up 2003 Jeep Commander was found dumped on the west side of Chicago weeks after the 38-year-old pizza delivery driver was carjacked at gunpoint last year near Diversey and North Sawyer.
I was delivering food, and I was got outside the house, or got out the car, and I felt somebody just say, give me the keys to your car, give me your phone.
While carjackings were on the rise last year, Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart says this year is even worse. Countywide, including Chicago, carjackings have increased by almost 44%. But Dart says law enforcement is getting a better handle on it after his department created a database using information from city and suburban departments.
In doing that, we found patterns that we had not seen before. Patterns
like what day carjackers prefer.
You sat there and thought about it, you'd think, okay, well, probably Fridays and Saturdays are the biggest days for this stuff. And it turned out to be Tuesday. I have no idea why.
Department data also found close to 64% of the victims are male and 36% are female. And luxury cars are not a carjacker's preferred choice. The data shows a Toyota Camry is the #1 targeted vehicle, followed by a Jeep Grand Cherokee, Nissan Altima, Chevy Malibu, and a Honda CR-V. And while downtown carjackings may get more attention, the data shows most carjackings occur on one side of town.
There's just certain neighborhoods where the numbers are double, triple, quadruple of anywhere else, and a lot of them have been in the west side of the city of Chicago.
Sheriff Dart says compiling countywide data has allowed his department to respond more quickly. The amount of time it's taken to recover cars has been cut in half. Sheriff Dart says while progress is being made, there's still a long way to go before those carjacking numbers go down and victims feel comfortable again. Edward Padilla is no longer a pizza delivery driver, and he says he lives in paranoia every time he gets out of his car.
Hey everybody, this is Steve at S&A Auto Sound. We're going to demonstrate how our carjacking feature works on this video. We've already entered in our PIN code, which is required in order to start the car. We're going to go for a test drive right now and show you what happens if you were to get carjacked. So what we're going to do right now is simulate a carjacking sequence. So we're going to stop right here at the end of the alley, put the car in park, and open the car door. Usually takes 3 seconds and the device activates. Now we can shut the door, hop back in, and we're under the assumption right now that the vehicle has been taken from the owner. So we're gonna drive the vehicle. Right. Make a right. Come on, Mr. Amazon. Keep going. So this vehicle needs to move 300 meters and then it will go into carjack mode. There he goes, he's going around. All right. So that's just the seatbelt chime. Let me put my belt on. So we've only gotten 1 block away. Here's our first stop sign. Now we're gonna drive up again. You're gonna notice those hazard lights are gonna start flashing. There it goes. Make a right. We're not gonna stop yet. We're just gonna make a right real quick. When we get to the next stop sign, we're gonna pull over. Car just stalled out. You're done. Put it in park. Try to put it in drive again. It's locked. Turn the car off. Try to restart it. Won't start. Now you could just track your vehicle. Go get it back. Because this car is dead. Is not going anywhere. Won't start. All we need is our PIN code. So go ahead into your PIN code. We are not going to show the PIN code. We will show you what it does when you enter the PIN code. It flashes the hazard lights twice. Now we can start it. Now we've got our vehicle back. For more information, give S&A Auto Sound a call, 773-772 5424. We are by appointment only.
Just like your bank card that the bank give you to withdraw money. When you walk up to that ATM machine, for that machine to know it's you, you have to enter the PIN code in it, then it will disperse money. But that's the same thing with your car. If you don't know the PIN code, I'm not gonna start. So that's basically a cutoff. It's just a digital cutoff. No PIN code, no start.
One, on your balls. Two, grab a handful. Three,
The goddamn button!
you heard what she said.
Hey, this is Steve with S&A Security Specialists in River Grove, Illinois. And what we are about to show you is the PIN code system on this 2013 Toyota RAV4. So here we go. We're going to get in the vehicle. Now this one is a little bit different than all the Dodge and Jeeps that we do. You can basically get in. The vehicle will start. This is how we set up the Toyota vehicles. You can get in, you can start the vehicle. However, you must put a PIN code in. If you do not, and then you shift the gear, the engine will stall out. And then when you go to put it back in gear, I have the key here, we try to restart it, it will not start. As you can see, my foot's on the brake, will not start. So, if a thief tried to steal this car, he would fail. For the customer, what the customer needs to do is they need to enter a PIN code. And we are not going to reveal the customer's PIN code. What we are going to do is enter it. And once we enter it correctly, you will see the little lock and unlock symbol flash 2 times red. There we go. The correct code was entered. We can now start the vehicle. Now, this vehicle also has carjack mode. Right now, we're able to throw it in drive, and the engine's still running. Okay? We're going to put it in reverse, and we're going to go for a ride real quick. And we're going to show you how the carjack mode works on this Toyota RAV4 2013 push-button start. Here we go. So, let's say you're sitting at a red light or whatever. Obviously, you wouldn't put the vehicle in park. We'll just throw it back in drive for all purposes. Let's say you're sitting at a red light. You get carjacked. You're going to have to throw it in park. You're going to have to get out your vehicle. And no one's in it. So now the carjacker is going to get in. He's going to take your vehicle. And I am just going to put on my seatbelt just for safety reasons and go for a test drive and show you exactly what happens. So here we go. So yes, we do a lot of Dodge and Jeep vehicles, but this also works. This IGLA PIN code system also works on Toyotas, Lexus, Honda, Acura, Hyundai, Kias, a lot of vehicles, not just Mopars. So if you're interested in the best method to secure your vehicle, this is it right here. So here we go. Test drive. So basically the system is in carjack mode. It needs to reach 300 meters away, and then it starts to do its thing. What it will do is beep and flash, indicating it needs to see the code. If it doesn't see the code, it's going to shut the engine down. Safely, might I add. It won't just shut it down if you're at a high rate of speed. It does it safely, so there's no accidents involved. So once we hit the end of this alley here, we will be at 300 meters. And pay attention to the little light next to the airbag, the lock and unlock symbol. It's going to beep. Actually, I'm sorry, it's going to be on the cluster. There it goes. The hazard lights will flash. There they go. That's the indication. It needs to see that PIN code. If it doesn't see the code, once it reaches that 300 meters, okay, we have someone crossing the street. That's why we're waiting. Okay, the driver up ahead is letting me pass. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna head back to my shop. Basically, we just went around the block. That's all. There we go. Horns honking. Hazard lights are flashing. Wants that PIN code. Okay, eventually, Mr. Carjacker is going to come to a stop. Okay, whether it be at a light, red light, pull up in front of his boy's house to show off. But once he does, boom, car just shut down. If he goes to put it back in park, turns it off, tries to restart it, will not start. It tried to, but it stalled right out. Okay, I'm going to try it again. Won't start. Needs to see that PIN code. There's the brake. There's the button. Won't start. Engine is not running. So, what the owner of the vehicle will do, because this vehicle also has GPS tracking, once they get the back to their vehicle with their spare key, they will turn on the ignition and they will enter their PIN code. Once the correct PIN code is entered, that lock and unlock security light is going to flash 2 times. Now we can restart the vehicle. Then we can shift it and it won't shut off. Okay, so that's how that works. Now people are always wondering, well, where are you entering the code at? We use existing buttons on the steering wheel. Could be that button, could be that button, could be that button, that button, that button. Doesn't matter. Could be any of these buttons here. Could also be those buttons down there. It could be a combination of 4 presses up to 21 presses of different buttons. So you can create your own combination of buttons up to as many presses as you would wish, up to 21. If you'd like more information or you'd like to book an appointment for the IGLA PIN code system for your Toyota or Lexus vehicle, give us a call, 773-772-5424.
And as you can see right here, all alarms, shock sensor, window sensor, doors open, car start up, you are immediately alerted on your phone. I mean, come on, man, how good is that? I mean, if they steal it, you have a GPS track on it that you don't have to call nobody like OnStar, Uconnect, Tile, AirTags. No. Pull out your phone and track the car yourself and direct the police to directly where they are trying to hide your vehicle, strip your vehicle. I mean, come on, man. GPS tracker, I mean, how good is that, man? I mean, you can't go wrong, man. And as you can see right here, I'm at the mall, but I could track my car. Alarm on, doors closed, battery, temperature inside the car, everything all safe. And if they were to steal it, as you can see, I'm the blue dot, and that's how far I'm from my car. You could track it. Your car can't be hidden from it. As soon as they take it, you will know exactly what's going on and where it's at.
What are you, fucking nuts? You thought